Runaway Getaway and the Block. Barry, which film did Liz Taylor not win an Oscar for? Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, or Butterfield 8?
Well, I'm going with Butterfield 8.
For a block and a trip to Broadway.
I agree.
Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Can't give you that one, Jeffrey. You have to earn it yourself.
Thank you. Barry Williams for the win, please.
For the win and another $1,000. Barry, in Greek mythology, who was the breathtakingly handsome lad who was commanded to spend half his life above ground and half below?
I'm not sure, but I think Mickey Rourke would be a good candidate. He admired his reflection.
Mickey.
I think that would be Adonis.
I agree.
Adonis it is. Yes, X gets it. And the win for another $1,000. Next game is worth $2,000. Sarah, you could tie it up in one game, but Jeffrey, you get to kick it off.
David Spade, please.
All right, David, here we go. According to a Newsweek poll, David, what worries men most? Losing their looks, losing their job, or losing their wife?
I would say losing their job.
Losing their job.
I agree.
Losing their job. Yes, that's right. X gets the square. All right, Sarah.
Erin Moran.
Erin Moran. All right, Erin. The all-knowing Dr. Joyce Brothers says 1 out of 4 women living with a man has something that he doesn't know about. What?
A vibrator.
Whoa. Harsh. Wow. Harsh.
There's our happy days.
I know why Chachi loved Joni so much now.
All right, settle down. A diary. I disagree.
Another lover. Circle gets the square. Jeffrey.
Dustin Diamond, please.
Dustin Diamond, Screech from Saved by the Bell. His band Sally the Pocket Knife, releasing their debut album in October. Dustin, in a Marie Claire survey, what sentence spoken by a woman scares men the most?
They told me it wasn't contagious. I believe it to be, do I look fat?
I disagree.
71% said, I think we need to talk.
Oh, yeah.
X gets the square. Sarah.
Leif Garrett, please.
Leif Garrett for the block. All right, Leif. True or false, Trekkies have translated Shakespeare's Hamlet into Klingon?
God. True.
I agree.
Yeah, and they plan to do all of Shakespeare and the Bible. Great. Yeah. Circle gets the block. That's what they plan to do. Jeffrey?
I'll take Danny Bonaduce for the block,
All
please.
right, Danny, here we go. True or false, Seattle office buildings are putting electronic jigsaw puzzles in the elevator to give you something to do during the ride.
Oh, wow. I'm just going to say true. I'm going to go true on that.
All right, for the block.
I'll agree.
No.
No.
Can't give you that one, Sarah. You got to earn it yourself.
Danny Bonaduce for the win.
And a tie game if we get it here. True or false, a bottle of wine made from the grape stomped by Lucy in an I Love Lucy episode recently sold at auction for $10,300.
Wow, you picked the one thing I haven't had a drink of.
Oh, come on.
I'm going with that as true.
I don't believe that one.
True.
I agree.
No. X gets a block there. All right, Jeffrey.
Barry Williams for the win,
All
please.
right, and another $2,000. True or false, Captain and Tennille dubbed the singing voices for Susan Sarandon and Barry Bostwick in the musical The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No, that doesn't sound right to me. I don't think they were dubbed at all, so I'm going to say no.
He says false.
I agree.
False. They sang their own songs. X gets the square and the win for $4,000 total. All right. We are out of time. Sarah, we're going to give you $500, some parting gifts, and our thanks for being here on Hollywood Square. It's been a pleasure meeting you. But, Jeffrey, this may not be politically correct of me, but I have to say that doing the game from memory, you've done much better than many sighted contestants in the past 5 years.
Thank you.
Thank you. Regular viewers will back me up on that. You got $4,000. You, sir, are our champion. Congratulations. When we come back, we're playing for a bonus round and a safe full of cash. You ready?
Yes,
All
thank
right,
you.
we'll be right back, and Wyndham's going to help right after this. With our champion Jeffrey and his buddy Wyndham. You got $4,000 in cash already, Jeffrey. Over here we have 9 keys. One of them will open a safe in which we've crammed $10,000 in cash. Good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, up to now, we found out a bit about what the stars know. Here's where we find out how much you know about the stars. You pick a square, I read a statement about that star. If you agree or disagree correctly, you've won the square. Then at the end of 30 seconds for every square you've won, we take away a bad key, improving your chances of getting at the money. 30 seconds on the clock for our champ. It starts ticking when you pick your first star.
Erin, please.
Erin earned a degree in business from San Diego State.
Agree.
Wrong. Next.
Todd, please.
Todd's first job was starring with his entire family in a Jell-O spot.
Disagree.
Wrong. Next.
Barry Williams.
Barry successfully campaigned for new laws to protect child actors.
Agree.
Wrong. Next.
Leif, please.
Leif appeared nude in an issue of Surf the Wave magazine.
Agree.
Wrong. Next.
David,
David
please.
was offered a chance to replace Letterman on his NBC show.
Disagree.
Wrong. Next.
Dustin,
Dustin
please.
was engaged to Elizabeth Berkley.
Disagree.
Right. Next.
Danny.
Oh, out of time. All right, we're going to go down there and give it a shot. Let me give you a hand. You got a step coming up. Yep, no, there you go, step. That's fine. And then we're coming up. Another step here. All right, Jeffrey. Step back just a second. Right there is perfectly fine. All right, we got one in the 30 seconds, so let's take away one bad key. All right, and I'll remove that key. What we're going to do, Jeffrey, if you just, I'll take your hand and put it in the center space here where the key is missing. That'll give you a starting point to pick the key you decide will open the safe. It's going to be that one.
Okay.
All right.
Wish me luck, please.
All right, come on over here. All right, we'll turn and face the safe, and I'll help you put it in here. There you go. Good luck. Oh! All right. Maybe next time, indeed. All right, that didn't open. You can just leave it right there. I'll tell you what. I'll do a little math for you. We'll give you $500 for that one you got right. That means you leave us today with $4,500. And we'll take a look here for the Bonaduce. Where's the key that would have opened the safe today? All right, it was over in the far, from as we face it, the far left position. It would have opened the safe. But it's been great having you and Wyndham here with us.
It's been our pleasure.
Wyndham, you're a natural. You are. All right, 2 new contestants tomorrow on behalf of David Spade, all our stars. I'm Tom Bergeron. Join us tomorrow on Hollywood Squares. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
I'm John Machida Jr., the voice of Hollywood Squares, saying good night. Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
5, 4, 3, 2.
What do I say? Yeah, there you go, honey. I am David Spade. Join me in my... Okay. Hey, I'm Jay... Did I even say my name?